What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Flashback Mahrez. Personally, I'm not overtly impressed with this card. Obviously, we've had rule breakers over the past 2 weeks, so we've had a bit of getting used to with obviously the big stat increases, the kind of minus on something but plus on another, and having like a plus 15. But we have got a +1 on Mahrez, so I just don't know if he's kind of worth it at this point in the game. Obviously, he's coming in at about 160, so the market is still relatively low. Things are obviously still picking up a little bit, and I think we are kind of anticipating maybe an icon pack tomorrow, potentially. That's not always guaranteed, so it all depends on what we get with upgrades and all of that good stuff, but there is that anticipation, so the market is kind of a bit of an up and down. If we don't, then the market will absolutely sink, and it means that Mahrez will be a little bit cheaper if you want to take that gamble. So he is relatively cheap at the moment. It is 5 squads, 2 of them being 22 golds, so obviously just a common 11 and obviously the rare 11, plus then we've got an 82, an 84 and an 86. For me, I think if I was straight off the bat looking at this card, I'm thinking there's so much better out there that you can get for half the price if you are obviously not using untradeable cards. But I think in general, it's not really a massive upgrade. I do like that they've given him a +7 on the pace for a +1 upgrade. I'm very grateful for that. +2 on the dribbling, +3 on the shooting, and then +2 on the passing. So in terms of actual specific stats, he's had a relatively big upgrade. In terms of overall, just a +1. Not massively impressed, as that is so easy to go and get himself an inform or something that literally then this card becomes necessarily obsolete. He's already got an 87 then, and I guarantee if we do get an inform for Mahrez at some point, he won't be 160k by the end of the week. But in terms of kind of stat-wise and kind of traits, we've got a finesse shot and flair as his 2 traits. He is a 5-star, 4-star, so that always bodes well in his favour. And he is a left-footed player on the right wing, so some nice cut-ins with the 4-star weak foot. In terms of his stats, we've got great acceleration. Sprint speed is relatively nice. Shooting could do with some work, but it's definitely at a very good base. Short pass is nice. Curve and vision, again, pretty decent. Good agility balance on him. Composure, it's just above average, probably about now. Great ball control, stamina's okay, and dribbling is again decent. So what, 5'10", should be quite a good player nonetheless. Let's jump into him, see if Mahrez is worth that 160 price tag. Mahrez dribbles past Furland. What can we find from him? We can see plenty of an attack, and Conte's just so good. It's very basic dribbling there. Can we get a pinged ball in? Varane. This guy's team is absolutely insane. Into Mahrez once again. Oh, it's unreal. Forgot that we're in breakout, which obviously is no rules. Into Mahrez. Goes for the little 1-2. Looking for him down the wing. Obviously, he is quite a dribbly player. Just got to watch that he doesn't necessarily foul as he goes for it, and he makes the keeper. Beautiful stuff from the Algerian. 3 minutes, first goal for the club. Into Mahrez, we're looking for a sweet ball in. Finds the ball and almost, what a header. Pings off the post and rattles back. Mahrez again. Looking for that wing play. Can we get the touch? He has got the 5-star skills. Luke Shaw's going to try and do everything he can to stop him. We get pushed over. Find him back. Find his left foot. Gets the touch. And Mendy with a cracking save. Finding Mahrez again. He's going to turn away from the defenders this time. He's going to keep... Oh, he's not even going to keep the ball. Some very, very good CDM work here. Until Fellaini manages to take it back as well. But I think in terms of Mahrez, I'm not really sold 100% in terms of the SBC. I feel like, yes, you can tell a slight upgrade, but nothing worth saying that 160k worth. I think if you are especially putting coins into that, I think most definitely you would be better off in terms of putting in half of it to Salah instead. I feel like you're going to get much more out of him. Yes, you necessarily are using more untradeable cards with Mahrez, but I think not a lot of people will have that many now. With obviously some of the SBCs that we've actually had, there's not going to be too many in people's clubs at the moment. I feel like with the hero upgrade and all of that, that's going to have taken a real cut in terms of people's squads. Back into Mahrez's feet. He's going to look for a cheeky 1-2 with Carl Walker. He's going to try and actually outpace him a little bit there. Into KDB. He's going to go for his left foot, and it's a cracking save from Mendy. Down into Mahrez. He's going to look for the ball, what he can actually do with it. Oh, tries to find the pass, but a little bit slow on them reactions. Oh, Fellaini. Oh, and he gets him. Mahrez with a beautiful... Oh, Mahrez with some dribbling. You love to see it. Into Mahrez to open up some sort of attack. Finding Aubameyang, who's going to find a little bit down the wing. Little 1-2 down. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. De Bruyne's going to find it, but he's not going to pass Lodi with it. There he is. Mahrez finding it through. He's going to go for the chip over him, and Courtois is going to just not even stretch to get that. Lovely dribbling from Mahrez. So going into the overall for Mahrez then. So as we can see, he's coming in at 160 on the Xbox. In terms of what you've got to get then, so one common gold team 11, pretty standard, same as the rare gold. I don't quite know why they do these. I don't know if they just bulk them out because that is what their new thing is, but it gets you a 2-player pack, I suppose, and it's the same as doing a gold upgrade, but with obviously 11 rares and 11 commons. It probably is a whittle way to get commons and rares down because you know people are going to do it. Who knows? Then you need an 82 with either, a Leicester and a Man City player as well. And then you obviously have the 75 chem. You've got an Inform 84 at 70 chem. And then also a Premier League 86 65 chem. So, to be honest, nothing massive in terms of requirements. But I think... just looking at him, I don't know if he's worth it in my opinion. I really think that you've already got some decent wingers you can go for. For instance, actually, Salah's now 187k. For me, I would 100% much rather go for the value of Salah than I would this Mahrez. Salah's just incredible on the ball. Obviously, his price will deteriorate over time, but I'm thinking Mahrez is not going to get any better in terms of against the meta. Salah's already pretty decent, to be honest. He's probably the best right wing we've got in the Prem so far. I haven't really played with Joe Cole yet, but we did get him on the second account. So I'm kind of holding that statement because I don't know how good he actually is. But in terms of gold, I think, yeah, Salah's got to be the best, 100%. Mahrez has had a nice upgrade. And again, yeah, from a +1 overall, he's had some really good stat increases. I will say that. The 7 pace is always a lovely touch. Good shooting increase. His dribbling's gone up by 2, which is massive. Obviously, that has increased his... in fact, no, he's lost dribbling, in fact. Oh, that's very strange. It didn't even clock that it was losing dribbling. So he's actually gone down in terms of dribbling. That's a bit weird. I didn't even clock that when I was looking at it. But in terms of kind of everything else, he is nice. And yes, the 5-star, 4-star is lovely. The left foot on the kind of inside is good. But in terms of 160k, right before potentially A, icon swaps, B, icon SBC, I just don't see putting all that fodder into it actually worth it. Obviously, the Hunter is what you want to go for. 97 pace and 89 shooting. Turn him into an 89 right wing. And I'm saying his card is nice. He's got a great dribble on him. He is a lovely left-footed player. But in terms of if you're looking at a main team sort of objective, he isn't main team material unless you are struggling to get someone like Salah. And that would kind of come if you're not doing this with nothing but untradables. If you're having to buy somebody, then obviously the gold cards are going to be better. But overall, for me, I think Mahrez is coming in solidly. I'd say anywhere between an 8.3 and an 8.5. I think Salah for me is still at that 9 out of 10 at the very minimum, and that's just on his gold. Obviously, he does have his 2 wingers, and I think Algeria, do they have anybody else? Delort, Atal, that's it. I was thinking that, I was like, there is one person who normally links with him, and that is Atal. You have got Delort as a striker if you really wanted to, and I don't see anybody else that's kind of really picking my favours. Ben Rama actually could be quite a nice one if he did manage to get some specials. But hopefully you did enjoy the video on Mahrez. Let me know down below if you are completing him, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.